Good morning or afternoon, whatever it is for you. I hope it's going very well. How's everyone doing today? I hope you all had a great weekend. I know for some of us, it's now spring break for the kiddos and all of that, which I kept forgetting. I go upstairs and I said to my son this morning, like, why are you here? And he's like, we have off this week. I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot. Hello. How's everyone doing? Just gonna go ahead and try to share this real quick because why not? No, that's not what I want to do. Trying to. It's not cooperating. Sometimes sometimes it's good, sometimes not. Yes, good to see you too. How's everyone doing today? Doing good? So today we are going to do Oracle and Tarot. I was going to get out some runes and then I kind of forgot and just sat down and pushed play on here and off we went. And I was like, oh yeah, so next week maybe we'll do some runes. My name is Jen Sankey. I am the social media sorceress here at the Cartomancer magazine. And also Stardust Wanderer Tarot, that is my jam over there. And I actually just released a card for my upcoming tarot deck. So if you want to check that out, you can head over to Stardust Wanderer Tarot and check it out. It's the Two of Swords, and it's really awesome because it is Blackbeard. That is who is on there, and it is all about space pirates and gods and goddesses. The Fool, her name is Mina, and she's like a demigod, and I have this like whole story going for this deck, and it's been so much fun. We're like more than halfway through. All the majors are done. We're just about through all the swords, and we got a couple of all the other, done as well. So we're getting there. It's slowly coming along. So yeah, if you want to check that out, you can head over to Stardust Wanderer Tarot, see Blackbeard and his Two of Swords-ness. Hey Amber, hello. So we our spring issue is out right now, and if you want to check it out, you can definitely go onto the link in our bio when we're done here and grab the e-zine. That is like the best way, the fastest way to grab it. So you could do that. And our summer issue is up for pre-sale, the prints right now. So if you want that, I recommend as soon as we're done here, go ahead and grab those because they are limited. And hi, Jamie. And you definitely want to make sure to grab that. It's an awesome issue. And we showed the cover. If you look on the, I think yesterday's post. Oh no, it was the day before's post. We did a cover reveal. So yay, it's pretty awesome. All right, so today we're going to be using Tarot of the Magical Forest. I just kind of popped this one right out. And the Oracle cards I just got, they are the Southern Gothic Oracle by Stacey Williams and G. And she is actually going to be speaking at Witch City Tarot Gathering in July, which I'm on the planning coven for. It's in Salem, Mass. It's July 22nd to the 24th. So if you want to learn more about that, you can go to Witch City Tarot Gathering and check it out. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So let's see here. I see a designer 2519759 already has a question. So before we even get started, let's take care of that. So let's see about your love life. Will a woman come into my life and fulfill my heart's desire in a reciprocal way? You asked that so nicely. All right, let's see. My computer screen is behind here and it went off. I felt like it got really dark. Let's do these guys a little shuffle. Let's throw a card for you. I'm throwing them all over the place. All right, let's see what we got for you. We got the King of Pentacles. So for me, that really is just saying in order for that to happen for you, make sure your base is secure. Make sure you have your your home in order, your money in order. Everything is set with you. Like, you're secure with yourself. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. And I feel like when you get to that point, that's when you're going to be open to, you know, for that special someone to come into your life. So, you know, you know, you got to do that inner work, right? And you got to make sure also really to define like what you want. And, you know, you want it in a reciprocal way. So what does that mean for you? You know, I think sometimes we really need to just define those things instead of making it broad, because the universe doesn't know that, right? The universe, whatever you put out there, that's what it grabs. So being very specific in what you're looking for, you know, is very important. So I think that is what you need to do. So there we go. We got that going. Let's see. Here we go. Thank you for joining us today, everyone. So we are going to, I'm trying to like do the little wave thing, and it's like my hands are cold and it's not working. It's very silly. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. I have to say, we're getting snow tonight, and that's just plain wrong. Not right. I don't even know. I think actually up north, you're very welcome. Up north from me, I'm in upstate New York, but even up more north, they're going to get like 5 to 10 inches of snow, guys. Oh my God. No, thank you. Hopefully we just get a couple. That melts very quickly. All right. So shuffle those bad boys up. Let's get this Southern Gothic Oracle out. And I'm going to do a review, a walkthrough on my channel of this. Probably do it after I'm done here. And go walk the dog. Got to do all those things first, you know. So I'm going to break this bad boy open. I haven't even opened it yet. All right. So this is, look at the back. Isn't that cool? I really love that. No skiing. I don't want anything to do with skiing. No, I'm not a skier. My kids are, though. We actually, the skiing mountain is like I live on top of the mountain. The skiing mountain is the next mountain over. And there is still some snow on the trails, but they're closed. It's going to probably be like really wet, heavy snow, because usually the spring snow is like that. And that's just the slushy, messy. No, nothing to do with that. Nothing. All right, let's get going. Oh, actually, what else do we have going on here? I feel like there is something else. Oh, yes, the planets. That's what I wanted to talk about, too. Because today's the moon in Scorpio. So it's... Oh, yes. I agree with you. I need to be in Texas. I'm actually going to be in Texas in May. And so is Jamie Elford. That's on here as well. We will be speaking at the Tide event in Texas. So also, if you want information on that, there's a couple posts in there. Check it out. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, let me organize myself. But yes, today's the moon in Scorpio. It's, you know, it's kind of like one of those days, like just what is coming up. Like there might be like some, especially just we're still kind of in that like full moon Libra phase of things. And now we're kind of going into that Scorpio. So what was brought up for you emotionally this weekend from this full moon in Libra? So this Scorpio moon now is kind of like poking at that. Like what is, you know, are you feeling extra sensitive today? Do you feel like you just maybe need to take some extra time? So that's what that Scorpio is like, diving deep. They like to dive deep. So if that's popping up for you, you know, don't ignore it. And we are actually almost ready to head into an eclipse season too. So that next new moon, we have a new moon, I think on the 30th. Yeah, new moon in Taurus on the 30th. So we have a lot going on then. So we are going to be, and the planets are just kind of in full force really right now. So definitely lots of grounding is really important. Yep, they put the links there. But if you want the clickable links, you can go right in the post or go into our bio, and the link is in the bio. So that is an easier way to grab them. So, hey girl, how are you? All right, let's get going. I'm just sitting here shuffling and chatting. Do you guys do that? Like I sometimes will just shuffle, just like it's because it's relaxing for me. And I've done that so many times, and then here I am just still shuffling and talking. See, it happens. It happens. So let's start at the top. Let's start at the top. Aries. What do we got for you, Aries friends? What do we have? We have Justice. We have the Justice card for you, Aries. So for you this week, I feel like it's about endings and really just like wrapping things up. You're eating pie. What? Why am I not eating pie? I don't even have pie. I had everybody over yesterday and they ate everything. So I don't have anything good left. So Aries, yeah, I think for you, it's all just about, you know, wrapping up. And I just keep thinking like endings, like whatever loose ends you had going on. I think this week is really about, you know, doing that, wrapping it up because that's what you need. And that's what will kind of let everything just kind of settle for you. Cause I kind of feel like this week is kind of like, I don't know. It's like almost like upheaval. And I feel like with this, you know, with that full moon energy and we got that Scorpio energy and I felt like I needed to bring that up for some reason. And I really think too, Aries, that it maybe even been for you because I do feel like that you need to really kind of tie your loose ends. Because if you don't, it's not fair to you and it's going to kind of drag things out that we don't need to be dragging out. We don't need that. So time to do your work. All right, let's see. This is my first time using these. I'm so excited. So we have Vanity Set, Self-Awareness, and Clarity. So I think that really kind of goes along with what I was saying, you know, it's because you need to be self-aware and you need that clarity of the endings right now. So that's really cool. That really went well. I love that. All right. So let's see. What's next? Now, if you would like me to pull a card for you, you can, if you're on your phone or iPad or whatever, you can use the little question mark bubble because that kind of holds the questions. But if you're not, you can just go ahead and put it right in the comment section and I'll kind of get to it right between all of my horoscope ones. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw, what did I just see? I think I saw like the extra card in here. Oh, there it is. Wait, there it is. Yeah, we don't need that. Like the backing card. That's not going to help us out. I'm sure we could come up with something because you know me, I'm divinating all the things. So Taurus, what can we do for you this week, Taurus? What do we got for you? All right. All right, Taurus, we have the Four of Pentacles. So this week, I adore your work and Madame Pimita. Yes. Yay. Well, thank you very much. I know. She's like my candle supplier of all things. All right. So we have here, what do we have? The Four of Pentacles, Taurus. So this week, I think it's about just kind of keeping things close to your chest. It is a ribbon or a t-shirt, right, Jamie? I should make t-shirts for us and we'll wear it at Tide. I'm going to do it. It needs to happen. Divinate all the things. So Taurus, I think for you, it's really just about keeping things close to home. You know, not getting involved in whatever's going on around you. Just keep it close, work on yourself, work on your stuff, and not worry about anybody else. So Taurus, you know, and it sounds like a very Taurus-y thing to do, right? Because Tauruses love their space and their own home base too, right? So I think that's really what it is. Because I think whatever is happening around you, again, it's like just not paying attention to that, Taurus. You need to just stay in your house, start a garden, do something that is just yours. Let's see what card. I know. I think I need to do that tomorrow. It's happening. All right, let's see what oracle card we get for you, Taurus. Division and lessening. So I like that. So the word lessening, I like that because that's, again, just lessening what's going on around, like, and just keeping it to yourself and just really going, you know, staying simple, staying, you know, what's true to you and not worrying about all the other nonsense going on. Which I guess all of us, we should all just not worry about all the nonsense, right? That's just sometimes we just get too involved with things that we shouldn't be involved with. But we can't help it, right? Because we want to help. But sometimes we just got to know when what we say and do isn't going to help. And we just got to let people do their thing. It's like having teenagers. You know, you know, they got to make those decisions. And you know very well those decisions probably aren't the best ones, but you can't say anything. You got to let them make that mistake and learn that lesson, right? Can you tell I have some teenagers in my house? All right, fine. We got jumping cards for the Geminis. What's jumping for Geminis today? So we have the Knight of Swords. I'm trying to decide what this is. This is like, is it a cat? I think it's a cat, right? Is that a cat? It looks like it kind of looks like a cat, but the way the sword is, it kind of looks like a narwhal, right? Like if you look at it, which is totally not related to anything except my weird things that I like to see in cards sometimes. But anyway, so Knight of Swords, Gemini, I think for you, it's really paying attention to these, you know, little thoughts, these little things that are popping in your head, you know, like just being mindful of it. Because a lot of times we go through our day and, you know, little things pop in our heads and we just kind of push them aside. Like we don't have time for that. I think it's time for you, Gemini, to take a minute and just meditate, you know, and what are these little thoughts that are popping in your head? Why are they popping in your head? Maybe you need to write them down and just kind of like revisit them maybe this week, throughout the week, and see if, you know, there are other situations that may be related to it. Maybe you had a dream that's, you know, that's popping up for you. Pay attention to all those little thoughts. I think that's really what's calling for you this week, Gemini. Let's see what we get. All right, we have a conch shell. So homecoming and afterlife. Oh, interesting. So for me, that kind of calls, you know, I mean, your dreams aren't necessarily afterlife, but I kind of feel like that's what it is. I think maybe, Gemini, that's what you need to do is pay attention to your dreams this week, because I think there's some clues in there for you. And if you do have something interesting, feel free to report back, because I'm always very curious about that. I do a lot of dream work. A lot. And last night, actually the craziest dream last night, I felt like I was like questing in my dream. And I was like at a school, and I was kind of part of the school, but then there was like another part that were doing like psychological tests. So this is, I'm letting you into my brain, okay, people? This is what's happening right now. And so I was like looking in all the rooms on this side where they were doing this, like to see what was going on. But then I was like part of this school, and it was like very weird because they were like together but separate. And I saw like a projector, a random laptop, and it was something, oh yeah, like a pony. And I felt like there was something important about those three objects, and I'm not sure what it was. So I'm gonna have to sit with that and see. But weird, right? It's weird. I have some really crazy dreams. So there's that. We got another card popping out here. So Cancers, this card's a popping for you. So we have the King of Swords. So I think for you, Cancers, this is really about being in control of your words this week. And, you know, you may want to go popping off at the mouth, Cancer, but I think you need to really just practice some self-control, because your words can be sharp and sometimes they can cut. And I think that being really mindful, I feel like just like all of this, like, energy from the planets is probably stirring up a lot for you. So you may just want to, you know, say something and think about what you say before you say it, so that you are mindful of how your delivery is. I think that's what's really important for you, Cancers, this week. Hello. Trying to do the way my hands are cold. I refuse to turn on I have a little heater next to me. I refuse to turn it on, even though it's chilly. Chilly, not okay. All right, so Cancers, let's see what card we got here for you. Now, I really like this Oracle deck too, because it's, you know, I love, I have a vast collection of Oracle decks and tarot decks, but, a lot of Oracle decks are very positive. They have all these super positive messages, and I like this one because it's kind of got a little edge to it. So it makes things very interesting, because I'm like, ooh, what's going to happen? So we got here the Bayou, and emotions and manifestation. So I feel like that goes right along with what I was saying, right? Because our emotions, when we have, we want to express our emotions, Cancer, but just taking that minute and then also realizing that what you say you can manifest. So as you're going along and as you want to bring up these things or maybe express something, you know, really think about how you want it to manifest for you. Cancers, I feel like that was like very deep. That was a very deep reading. So yes, hi Jay. That's my hubby Jay. Callie knew. Callie's on top of it for me. All right, so that brings us to our Leos. And I got all of my Leos here today. Amber and Jamie are my Leo crew. And I am their lion tamer to tame them Leos sometimes. Oh, all right. Let's see who we got. Let's see. All right. So we got, the Empress. The Empress. So Leos, we are calling on your warm, fuzzy nature this week. Yes. See, there they are. I knew they were hanging around there. Empress, that's what we got for you, Leo. So I think for you, it's really all about that warm fuzzies. You know, Leos love to take care of their people. If you are one of Leo's people, they got you. So I think this week that is just calling to that. And I think also too, if you have somebody in your life that's a Leo, maybe they have something to offer you. Maybe maybe you can get some advice for them. Or, maybe if you're just feeling some sort of way, go find yourself a Leo and get a nice, really big hug. See, I'm going to have to wait probably until October to get a hug from Amber. Jamie, I'm going to get a hug from Untitled. So that's what I'm putting those on like rain check. There you go. Yes. Oh yeah. Awesome. Yep. So I think that's really it. I think that, again, like there's there's just so much going on in the planets right now. Like I feel like it would take another hour just to explain everything going on. But I think that, we may need that nurturing and that kindness. So Leos, if that's you, maybe there's somebody that that needs a little bit extra, right? So Leos, who are you thinking of when I say that, right? That's the person I want you to focus it on. Hey, Pamela. So let's see what the Gothic Oracle, Oracle has to say. So we got emotions. We got the bio again. So that emotions, manifestation, maybe you need to manifest the Leo in your life, why not? What is it? I'll send a few of mine for you with Jamie. Awesome. So this is like one of those things, I think, again, it's that emotions. I feel like there's like all these emotions that are kind of hanging around. And, one thing we always have to know, there's always somebody to talk to, right? Nobody's alone. If you need somebody to talk to and you don't have anybody, then yeah, you can always go ahead and, message us. Like if you need someone to say, hi, how are you? We could do that for you. So you're totally fine. These things happen, Pamela. They happen. So I think that's really what it is. I think it's just about being nurturing this week. Let's see what else. So if you want me to pull a card for you, you can go ahead and put it in the comment or use the little question bubble thingy. I don't know. It's just a question bubble, right? I don't know if there's an official name for it. It's just nice because it stores the questions so that it doesn't get lost in the chat. So I think Instagram for that. And I hope they don't take it away. Better not. All right, where are we down, Virgo? All right, Virgos. What do you got for you? We got Ace of Wands. All right. So Virgos, what action are you taking this week to really kind of set your goal, your goal and what it is that you're going for and how it's going? Like, I feel like there is something. If your goal is cleaning your closet, that's your goal. It doesn't need to be big. And I think that's something we always have to remember when we're talking about if we're manifesting or goals or any of those things. It doesn't need to be these big grandiose things. It could be just little stuff like, hey, my goal this week is to get my laundry done. That's it. It doesn't need to be big, right? But you're still moving forward. So I think for you Virgos is just keeping that in your mind as well. Take those little actions, just keep moving forward, because whatever it is that you're doing, as long as you're moving forward, is what you need to be doing, and that's totally fine. So that's what I'm going with, Virgo. That's what I'm going with. All right, so then brings us to our oracle. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, we have Peacock. Look at that. Ooh, I love the colors in that card. So, vanity and pride. But I think with this, Virgos, I think it's just taking pride in whatever actions that you're taking. Yeah, mine never ends. So, I feel like I could always use that because there's always someone somewhere like, shit, I forgot to do the laundry. Or it's in the washing machine and I forgot to put it in the dryer. I mean, I know someone here is living that right now, and I actually think I have some in the wash that I have to put in the dryer. So see, I'm just helping everyone. We're just getting our chores done, right? So Peacock here, and I like pride, and I think take pride in all the actions that you're taking this week, Virgo, big or small. That's what we're going with. We're going for that. I almost dropped all of the cards. That wouldn't be the first time. But I just don't love when that happens. Sometimes I'm clumsy. All right, Libras. We got for you. Ooh, all right, look at the moon. So, and we just are coming off this Libra full moon, right? So Libras, I feel like that maybe you still need to do a little bit of that releasing work. I feel that maybe you maybe felt that you did some releasing, but it's really not what you needed to. So I think really this week, Libras, work on that. Really think about what it is. Like maybe there's something you need to release, but you're kind of avoiding it. So it's almost like you released what you thought you needed to, but there's still a little bit more. There's a little bit digging to do still. And, the moon is also, in astrology, it's your emotional self, right? So I feel that like whatever that may be popping up for you even today with that Scorpio vibe going on, work on that and do a little bit extra releasing. And I'm a Libra, so just called myself out there. And I got abundant growth and willpower. So kudzu, which maybe what is with this like viney situation is. So I really like that though, because I feel that, it's almost like, I feel like this card is almost giving you the willpower to go ahead and do that extra releasing that you need to do, Libra. So that is really that's really what I think this is representing here. It's kind of giving you that little boost, like, yes, there is some stuff, and yes, you can do it. So Scorpios. What do we got, Scorpios, for you? Do we have any Scorpios hanging out here today? Saphira's not here yet. All right. We have, let's see, we have the Four of Wands. So this week, things will be shaping up for you, Scorpio. And you know what? Go for it. Don't second guess it. Don't try to put a damper on things. If something's going well, just like ride the wave. Go, like you deserve that, and be okay with it and be like, sometimes things do work out. Don't try to like, be like, all right, everything's going really well, like looking around like, okay, so what's going to go bad, right? Don't do that, Scorpio. Keep your all your thoughts positive and just kind of go with the flow. And, when things are great and happening great for you, then be happy about that. Give yourself credit for it, lean into it and let it happen. So let's see what oracle card. Hello, eyelash fight. Oh my gosh, I literally cannot do the wave because my hands are so cold right now. Lame. All right, let's see what we got for you. We got black coffee. So awakening. So I really feel that, with this one too, by leaning into that positivity and just going with the positive flow, that's really important. And that's really what you need to be doing, because that's really what your awakening is. That's like will bring you different realizations that you didn't know that you needed, had, you know, and that sort of thing. So Scorpios, lean into that. All right, let's see here. I could pull a card for Zena's surgery. All right. Let's see what we got here for Zena. All right. We got 7 of Wands. So I feel like that, you know, at first it's going to be, you know, it's nerve-wracking. I feel like it's definitely a little nerve-wracking, and you may feel like you don't have control over the situation, but I do feel like it's going to work out. And just really keeping that in your head, like it's going to be fine. You know, she might be grumpy for the day or two. And I feel like this is also kind of like channeling her, you know, I'm assuming it's a her, right now too, just kind of like, what is going on? You know, I feel that she just needs lots of reassurance and lots of extra, you know, cuddles, and letting her know that, like, I feel like that she knows if she knows something's up right now, and like, whoa, what's going on, you know? So lots of extra cuddles and just reassurance. I think that's really important for you to do. So that's what I got there. Yes, and let's pull a card for Eilish Fight as well. Hey, look at, there's another extra card. Jeez, how many extra cards they have here? All right, so let's pull a card for Eilish. So what do we got here? We got the Moon card. So I think for you, it's just really paying attention to what's going on. I think for you, it's all about, yes, definitely cuddles and lots of reassurance. Like spoken reassurance. I think that's really what Zena needs. So you, Eilish, I think for you, it's really paying attention to actions and not words. I don't know, because they're like weird. Look, they're just like a bunch of cards on there. I don't know. I don't like them. I'm not reading them. They're not allowed to be here. Not today. Not today, extra cards. Not today. So Eilish, I think that's really important. Pay attention to actions and not words this week. Because I think that's where you're going to really find your answers. And I think that there may be there may be some situations that pop up that the person's speaking, like saying all the right things, but their actions aren't following. So pay to your, really lean into your intuition and pay attention to that. So that's what we're doing. That's what you need to do, right? So where does that leave us? Sagittarius. All right, Sag. What do we got for Sag? Yeah, I don't know. Those cards, they're weird. All right. I didn't even know they were in here, actually. All right. So what do we have, Sagittarius? Yes. Not today, Jamie. They just were weird. So we have Strength card. Oh, look how cute this is. Oh, I love this card so much. It's almost like Sag. Look, you need to find a Leo to cuddle. We all need to, that is the theme of the week. Everyone find a Leo to cuddle. You're very welcome. So Sagittarius, I think for you this week, you're going to need to lean into your strength. And I also think that this is a card that's also reminding you that you are strong, you are worthy, you deserve whatever great things are happening to you, and you can push through. You can make things happen if you really believe in yourself. So I feel like it's really tapping into that inner strength this week, Sagittarius. So then that brings us to, we have the Salamander. Look at that, the Salamander. So infinity and reinvention. So that's really interesting. Good morning. Hello. Awesome. See, Jamie knows. So I really like this too, because it's just the word infinity, just be, just have that infinite, trust in yourself, Sagittarius. That's what I think is really important. See, and of course I live on the other side of the United States. Not fair. All right, that brings us to Capricorns. We got our Capricorns. All right, Capricorns. I always like to call Capricorns the CEO of the zodiac because they are like the business-minded ones. All right. Let's see what we have. What do we have for you? We have the Nine of Pentacles. So Capricorn, I feel like this week is about giving yourself credit. You know, you do a lot of amazing things. You're really good at what you do. Like, you know, hell, you're just really good at living. So we're going to do that. That's what it is. What was I doing? Oh my gosh, what was I doing the other day? Oh yeah, I was getting my hair done. And I said something to the girl that does my hair, and she's really awesome. And I said, you know what? Just thank you for existing. And she just loved it so much. So then she's like, I'm going to tell everybody that today. So you know what? I feel like Capricorns, I'm really glad you exist. And I'm passing that along to you. And I would challenge you to pass that along to somebody else this week. So, you know, and say that to yourself. Like, you know what? I'm glad I exist, right? So Capricorns, that's my challenge to you. I love when the challenges pop up in my head. It's so much fun. So, you know what, Capricorn? If you want to even make a post and make a story and say, I'm happy I exist, I will repost it right in our stories. So you choose to accept that challenge. So that brings us to Live Oak, longevity and reliability. And I really like this card. This is a really cool looking tree. I feel like I just want to like just get into the middle of that tree and just like sit there and read a book for hours and hours in the warm. That's what I want to do. So, you know what, Capricorn, we're in Capricorn. I really like this though, because it's just like longevity. And I feel like, again, it's like you exist. You've existed for a little while now. So keep it going. Like keep being your awesome self. I think you should accept it. Take it. Go with it. All right. So then that brings us now to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. If anyone wants me to pull a card for them, go ahead, throw it in the comments or the question bubble. I can do that for you. And if you are just joining us as well, our print summer edition is up for pre-order. So link is in the bio. As soon as you're done here, you can go ahead and grab that. That is limited. So there are only so many copies. So I would definitely recommend you getting that like as soon as possible. And if you look on the post previous to the post that when this posts, you'll be able to see the cover. It's so much fun. So many colors. I'm here for all of it. All right. So now we have the Eight of Pentacles for you, Aquarius. You know, keep up the hard work. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing an awesome job. And I really think that, you know, this is like your extra boost just to keep going. Just whatever you're doing. And you know, again, it doesn't need to be complicated. If you're just getting up and doing your thing, that's it. Just keep doing it. It's your reminder that, you know, you are getting to where you need to be, even if you don't feel like you are. So it's just a reminder, like, keep going, keep swimming, as Dory would say, right? So Aquarius, and you're Aquarius, keep swimming. And then we got this again. These cards, like, there's all these cards in here, and then the same, like, two pop up. So we got the Peacock again, vanity and pride. So take pride in what you do. And just keep doing it, you know? And it's one of those things, Aquarius, you know, people have their opinions, right? People want to, you know, tell you how to do stuff. Well, I like this and I don't like that. You know what? Forget what anyone says. If it makes you happy, if it makes your soul glow, then you do it, Aquarius. All right. And then that brings us to Pisces. All the way to Pisces. All right. So for Pisces, we got the Knight of Swords for you. And I feel like for you this week, Pisces, you need to express yourself. You need to say what you mean what you say, and you need to do it and not hold it in. Because that's not going to work for you. That's not going to work for you this week. You need to express yourself. You need to tell people what your opinions are. And we don't have to do it in a nasty way, right? Just because we're expressing ourselves doesn't necessarily we need to be like very, you know, nasty or snarky about it. This is more about making sure that people know how you're feeling and doing it in a clear way. So again, you know, it's thinking about what you want your end game to be and what words can help bring you there. So that's really important for you, Pisces. So that brings us to, we have Wild Violet, self-actualization and individuality, which is exactly what I just said, right? The individuality part, right? Like, do your thing. Don't worry about what other people are saying. Being true to yourself is so important. So there you go. We just concluded all of the zodiac. If anyone would like me to pull a card before we are done here for today, then you can go ahead and let me know right now. Now's the time. So we have no interviews this week, but we do have some coming up in another week or two. I got some coming in, you know, so make sure you like all of our things. Make sure you have your notifications on so you don't miss it, you know, and you don't miss when we're announcing who our interviews are and who we get to chat with, because we have some really interesting conversations and a lot of fun, and I really enjoy doing them and meeting everybody. But I am here every Monday, 9 Pacific, 12 noon. So make sure to come join me next week as well. And, you know, get your horoscope for the week ahead. And, you know, if you wanted to, you can also look back on this and see what your sun sign was, your moon and your rising sign. And you could create a whole horoscope for your week, just like that. Super easy. All right, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will see you soon. Oh, wait. I think no, I'm not going to hang up yet. Somebody wanted a card. Okay. All right, FM 05729. I got you right at the end. I was just about to shut it off. I will put you a card quick. All right. Good timing. So we got for you the 3 of Pentacles. So this week for you, it's all about teamwork and getting together with others to create some magic. You know, not doing everything on your own. Sometimes it's always easy. It's easy. You know, we feel like it's easier to do things on our own because we like, if we do it ourselves, it'll get done. But I think this week for you, it's all about working together because that's where all the good ideas are coming from, that collaboration. So that's what I got for you. And there we go. We're done, guys. Have a great week. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.